Hello my friends, Jana is here, and in this video I'm going to share with you the results of this week trading, and also we will have a look a little bit again at gold, what to expect next week. And let's start straight away with the results for this week. So I just want to show you. Okay, let's just go for this week, right? And here's the result, is $1,200, and I have been sending the signals yet again into my Telegram channel. Just if you're watching first time, this is my Telegram channel. The my orders I was sending, the signals, let's say, they are all free. It's absolutely free. This is the name of my channel, guys. As you can see, it's Jana FX. It's just there are a few fake accounts out there on Telegram. They are not mine. It's nothing to do with me. As you can see, guys, I do not ask for any money or anything. The only what you can do is to rent the EA, which is JFX Line Trader Pro, and to do so you can find the links in the description under this video. So nothing through the Telegram channel. There's nothing else, guys. It's only JFX Line Trader Pro. But all the signals I'm sending, they're absolutely free, and you can trade wherever you want to follow it manually or with the CA. It's up to you. Okay, so just trying to tell you guys, don't follow those fake accounts. Don't get caught by those people who are trying to copy. They copy my picture, description of my channel, but it's absolutely nothing to do with me. So that's my official and the only channel I have in Telegram. Okay, this is a Jana FX, exactly, CRX, no nothing else, like no numbers, no other letters. So that's what it looks like. Just wanted to warn you guys, be really careful. There are some scammers out there, and that's it. So you can see my signals are looking like a screenshot. So first it looks as a screenshot, and then it's a description of the settings for the EA I'm using, or easier for you if you don't use it. So take profit, stop loss, recovery, and here's the orders themselves. Okay, so I have made videos before, so easy. Okay, now let's have a look at so basically the result this week, as you can see, it was all the orders I was sending. That's all what I had this week. I didn't have extra trades, maybe few more trades, but usually I do place more trades. You've seen pretty much a lot of this week. I was doing streaming, okay, live streams, and unfortunately one of the days, which was completely the whole day covered, it's just something got wrong with it. It's not playing anymore. It was like 18 hours of recording of completely right from the Asian session through the European American session, but unfortunately that video is not available. I have no idea what happened on YouTube, but obviously something went wrong. I don't know, with the system. So, but yes, not many trades anymore during the day, because you know it's like more holiday week, and next week probably also will not be trading as much, but still using the placing the orders through the night as usual, which is Asian session, right? Night time for me is around 11 p.m. London time. Okay, for you, well, for you to easier to calculate whichever time zone you are. So just look at 11 p.m. London time, because for me it's actually +1. For me it's like midnight. That's when I look for the first trades. Again, I'm repeating myself every time because a lot of you are watching first time who is watching, so quite often at that time I'm actually making streams, okay, and so it's live, absolutely live. Like someone wrote to me, why so slow when you go in a place, when you're going to take trade. It's like it's not recorded, it's not, I can't fast forward it, it's live. If the market doesn't move, nothing is happening. I'm not trading when it's not moving, okay? The trade will not work until the move happens. So yes, and it's all all updates, everything. When I'm making those streams also, I'm sending the usually warnings into the Telegram channel, like saying I will be live in few minutes. Okay, usually in few minutes I say, and it's like maybe 5 minutes, but not more than 5 minutes. You would have to wait if I will be going live. If not, it just orders I'm sending. So usually you see 2 orders. It would be 2 times, like at midnight for me, and also during the day, but it could be more, could be 2 during the day, or could be 1, it just depends. So yes, and will be holiday week, so let's see how it goes, maybe, but there will be news this week, quite important news, so expecting quite good moves possibly. Look, the gold at this moment still sits in the triangle, and this week nothing happened. I mean, it didn't get out from the formation, but at least it did what I was saying in previous video, right? That it is looking like a triangle, and expectation for this movement to go down. That's exactly what happened, and then as we didn't consolidate in this area, it started to go back up. And so pretty much the expectation of one of scenarios, right? You know, I usually have in mind few scenarios, and then I just walk out placing my orders. Depends on where the market slowed down, where the market started to wait. And as you saw this week, there were few recoveries, few trades were losing trades and had to be recovered, because when the market is uncertain where to go, it started to sit in consolidation and breaks out, right? It's going up, break out a little bit, then comes back down, breakout. So it's like false breakouts, okay? So that's easier to call false breakouts. And those pins, like for example, see even here, like on Friday, where they had this nice area here where I placed the orders. To be honest, I was going to cancel them, but I didn't feel very well like on Friday, and I actually eventually got to sleep. When I placed those orders and I left, I felt I need to cancel them, but then I just go to sleep, and then when I woke up, actually it's closed out with profit. So first it's actually triggered the buy order, and then it went down, closed out with loss, and then it sold, and then just recovery system covered it up for me. You see, that's what I'm saying, guys. It's so easy with the line trader, with the EA to do so, that even though I thought Friday I should really cancel it, but I wasn't there on by my screen, and then it just walked out itself. As you can see, there is nothing floating. So that you see, this is a 0. That means nothing. So I have balance and equity is the same. So yeah, that was quite nice this way to do. So yeah, there is nothing at this moment to see them. That's what I'm saying about the breakouts. You see that has that pin. And we had somewhere around here, I think also one of the pins got into the bad trade, but also was recovered. Yeah, I think it was that area where we had then all recovered with this movement. So this week I can expect something similar, especially, well, it could be very volatile because it's holiday week, right? And pre-holiday, because for most of Christian world there will be Easter, right? So it's Easter week, so people will be going on holidays and etc. So could be slow days with possible big moves and a lot of false breakouts I'm expecting. Might not be, you never know, but it's usually that's what happens during holidays. Use money management just like I'm usually suggesting, and maybe during the holiday season decrease the lot size even more. So like I'm saying, you see right now I actually increase the lot size, but depends on the situation, I might decrease it, make it not 0.4 but back to 0.2. So it depends, we will see how it will go. I have quite big account, but even with big account I don't want to risk it, because sometimes, like, you know, you've seen the recoveries will attempt like two attempts and then recovered, but sometimes it can go like 5 attempts for recovery and even more. Like I saw 10 attempts before, and that means the lot size will grow up dramatically, the martingale, because I'm using martingale. It increases the lot size, okay? It's not exactly just going against the market, so that's the difference from some other strategies which are not very safe, but it still does it, but it still wants to go with the trend wherever the market moves. But sometimes you see, because they can do a lot of false breakouts, and when you think it might continue the way up or way down, but it suddenly turns around and it can do it a few times. Okay, so just I'm trying to warn you, beware, this week could be an interesting week. So I'm expecting a possible come out from the triangle with the news, of course. Yeah, so possibly with the news, but maybe before the big news, it will be just trying to still sit in this area before it will decide to come out. I'm going to continue it a little bit more, because yes, it might start the week with in this area. So now I'm expecting, of course, from here, quite possible. You see, the point is, it did not go, I mean, if you go on 1 hour time frame, it's the two tops are taken here, but this one got a little bit lower. So you see, if for example that would have been a third top and it would have actually touched that level, I mean, of course, on a bigger time frame, basically I can move it, but I don't want to do it, because on 1 hour time frame these pins are quite candles, right? So they're like touching it. So this, like I'm saying, you see, I could move it like this easily and say, well, hey, look, this is the third top, and basically that means that this movement can easily now go down, break out the triangle and continue the way down, right? So yes, I can say this could be the third top. And also, as you can see, I mean, you can even put it even lower. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, don't really take the technical analysis like, yes, it's definitely going to turn around. Like, even see, if I even moved a little bit lower, we even have a little pin here, and it's another also a good indication with gold. So you see, it had that pin, then come back. So yes, now it should continue the way down, and probably would be still trying to break out. Yes, I'm looking at this like this is a possibility, so one of the scenarios, but I'm going to move this, and for me that wasn't really finished, unless of course it will continue the way down, will break out and then continue, then I'll say, okay, it was the third top. Okay. So, but at this moment it's very, very uncertain, and that's why I would say, okay, in one scenario at this moment for me, yes, I will be looking at this possibly can break out and continue, get to this level finally, actually trying to break it. But again, it could easily be a false breakout, or it might finally go down to around 1936, the previous bottom, also break out or stop by this, or continue even further to our next level, right? Our next level, which is downtrend channel. At the same time, could be a bullish flag. Okay, so that's the one of the scenarios where I'm looking at it, yes, as a possible going down, and then one of those levels will be stopping points where I will be looking, of course, at possible entry points, right? So right now with the this little area, as you can see, already stopped. I'm looking here, it's possibly could be a little flag, right? So it might go like this with the open of the market, and who knows, Monday or wherever, before the news or something happening, or it could go into a little pennant, something like this, right? So I will be looking at this area, except I needed to go a little bit higher. I wouldn't like to place it here because we do have that next level. So actually, if it would go a little bit higher, it would be nicer, and then I will have, well, it's still not as good as about 40 pips only down to this level, but my expectation still would be, it probably would try to still break it. If it will be starting to break out from here, then I would be expecting it is actually properly break out. I have been moving this level so many times, to be honest. It was higher, you know, it was lower, so even here it was, I think previously it started to break out. I had them like this, you see, I have corrected them afterwards. That's why again it's also can show that possibly it broke from the possible this bearish flag, also little bearish flag, and now it's like underneath the level, and then can continue the way down. You see, it's very tricky. You can place the levels whichever way you want. That's why it's not certain, but I'm leaving it like this for now. The new I placed them, and of course if we are going from here, we can see back to wherever, to this level or this neck area, which you see it was trying to break out last time on Friday and it didn't. But again, from here, if it will start to pick up, it might finally break out from this area. Of course, if it will start to go quite nicely up there, I presume it will break out. it will break it, then go up, and if it's going to stay above, then I would say, okay, I would be about 90% sure it will continue the way up and higher, 2003 and higher. Okay, so if it will do so, and it will definitely will take that afterwards, and then we'll be just waiting where high it will be stopping. Of course, then I would say I probably would have just looked into the buying, not placing the selling orders, but sell stop orders, I mean, but we will see at that time. At this moment it's really hard to say, because basically it didn't break. It was staying there on Thursday, it was on Friday, it gave a pin and rejected it, so it was a rejection of this level of that price. Again, we're at that neck of this double top. So, but as you can see, it was previously right like this, and the next time you see it was breaking. So exactly the same expectation could be here. If we're going back up, then we will be breaking it. Okay, so we will see what to do next, but that's two scenarios at this moment. So, well, I mean, one scenario first, I will be looking here at possible breakout down. I'm still more towards that gold should go down. I still think it should go down, because we still have an open gap out there. We still have it's not clear about the interest rates, if they're going to not increase them in May, if they're going to pause it. Of course, if something like this, gold will get stronger, but at this moment there are no signs of it. So that's why I felt there should be a moment for gold to go down a little bit before there will be a bit more clarity. But of course it will be reacting on the news. But with news it's also kind of hard, because better news are good for dollar, but at the same time better news good for not changing interest rates or not increasing interest rates. That's why you see it's tricky, and we've seen like the movements on the news reaction was exactly uncertainty. You see, like this one was pinned and back down, and then it's actually picked up, because the first one thing realizing it's a better news, then it's realizing how it affects the interest rate. So it's going to be a little bit messy, I would say. Okay, so be prepared for some mix on the market. But like I'm saying, in my view, I would have seen still more of the gold to go down first, and then with the closer, like let's say to May, if there would be a bit better results, I would have seen then of course then picking up again and going back up. I mean, like a lot of people are now saying that gold should go up, and yes, it might, but I'm still looking at possibly to go a little bit down first. So that's how I see it. But you saw, guys, it doesn't really matter, right? Wherever it goes, I'm placing orders both directions. So it's just expectations, the possibilities, and different scenarios, and just how to walk around them. So that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you liked the video, and you liked our trading last week, which was already visible for you on live videos, where you saw how exactly it works, and who saw the recoveries, how they worked in live, because usually I have them recorded, because you see, guys, I don't usually sit at the screen all the time, and I'm just like, I can record something, like leave it running and anything, but you see, I can't leave live on all the time on my computer, because it just crashes. You see, it's even YouTube crashed that video, which was all day recording, and it just crashed. So it's just not working. I have no idea what is happening there, but I'm trying just to show you wherever I can. Okay, and that's it for now. So if you like, don't forget to subscribe, like, of course, press the bell so you don't miss the new videos, and join the Telegram channel. And also, if you're interested in EA, which I'm using, you can find all links in the description under this video. Happy trading, everyone, guys, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.